Cop Watch, policing the police every single day.
Got into the MAGA Minute. We were talking about Publix is now allowing you to open carry, and I wanted to know your thoughts on it. Then we started talking about the two Second Amendment auditors that were walking down the road in North Florida. And then I got to the question, in the beginning, I thought auditors were all about making sure that we could open carry everywhere. It was our right, Second Amendment. But now it is your right. It's now a law as of September 25th. You can rock it anywhere except for government buildings and private businesses that prohibit it. So what is the purpose of the Second Amendment auditors now? And only to find that way out is actually to go find one. Andrew's on the phone with us right now. Andrew, good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I know you're a Second Amendment auditor. Before we get started, I know you get fired up sometimes, so keep in mind we're live on the radio, so try not to get too fired up, all right?
I hear ya.
All right, good deal. So what is the purpose of Second Amendment auditors now? I know you're one, and I know you stand really strong for the Second Amendment, but now that open carry is out there, what is the purpose of a Second Amendment auditor now? I'm asking honestly, I don't know.
To let people know that we do have the right. And by the way, again, you do know that 40 years ago, we did used to have that right here. And now all these northerners came down here from states where it's almost literally completely banned, that you can't even conceal carry. And we're reminding them that there's many, many, many states that have open carry. And now we do again, where, it's really funny, crime is really low, and do you have any idea why that might be?
The crime rate is low here in Florida?
No, the crime rate in the other states where they already had open carry forever, the crime rate is very low. Do you have any idea why that is?
I'd have to take your word for it because I don't have those stats in front of me, but go ahead, tell me why it is.
That's because you might get shot if you say something stupid, and I know that's not the reason why to shoot somebody, but again, the crime rate is very low in all the states that are open carry. Again, I love what that one guy that just called in. That used to be a part of our lives in America when it first started. It used to not be a big deal, and now everybody's trying to make it a big deal. Who you should be concerned about is the people that are hiding it. The ones that are openly carrying usually are not the ones that are going to do a bad thing. It's the ones that are hiding it. So should we have cops take their time and look at everybody and say, oh my God, he could be carrying one, so we should watch him instead of helping that lady that might be having a heart attack? Do you get what I'm saying?
I do, but at the same time, it doesn't answer my original question. What are we doing now for Second Amendment auditors? Your open carry is legal in Florida now. You can carry it anywhere except for into a government building, basically. So what is it exactly that this members are out there doing? What is the purpose now? That's what I'm trying to find out.
So you already know I say in the videos, one of the first things I did, because the Attorney General already said that this is wrong, what the police and sheriffs are doing is trying to let businesses know, you can ban it. Eric Friday, one of the best gun lawyers in Florida, I've already let him know, he's already on it. That is wrong. We need to make it normal, not normal, and that's why when it first was legal again, I did open carry in Punta Gorda, Florida. I went from business to business. So, and as an auditor, journalist, whatever you want to call it, I was asking them, are you going to allow it? Or are you going to disallow it? And of course, I didn't go into a business with a sign. And out of all those businesses downtown Punta Gorda, nobody had a problem with it. The only person that had a problem with it was with one of the people. I had a body camera on. He saw the body camera. He didn't want to talk. That's it. Yeah. Everybody else was fine with it.
Right, but it's still up to the individual business. I lived in Minnesota, who's an open carry state as well, and I worked at a place that on the door it said you can't bring your firearms into this facility. You're saying that people shouldn't be allowed to have that facility as a private entity? They shouldn't be allowed to have that right to ban firearms as a private owner of a private company?
No, I am not saying that. What Eric Friday is saying, the Attorney General is saying, I am saying that the police and the sheriffs, not to me and you saw that I sent you guys a notice of intent to sue. Right. In my opinion, you were promoting, a couple weeks ago, you had the Cape Coral police on there, that businesses should ban it. And a question that I didn't get in that day, and now that we're on the phone, you can see I'm not totally a bad guy. I hope you think that. that
I don't think you're a bad guy.
all right.
I always think that people that dislike me don't know me yet.
I know. Maybe we need to do coffee sometime. But anyways, okay. But you guys were kind of promoting that the businesses should ban it, and that is wrong. You know, again, like I said, the ones that you should be scared about are the ones that are concealing it.
Right.
And again,
right.
in my opinion, the government is the one that is causing all these mass murders. In my opinion, is because every time you ban it in a place, if I'm a bad guy, where do you think I want to go? To the place where it's banned, like a school. So in my, you know, I grew up in Wyoming, Michigan, and you know, I'm 60 years old. In the 80s, we used to have the guns in the back of the car for hunting. It wasn't a big deal, and now they've banned it everywhere. And like I said, where do you want to go? Wherever it's banned.
Right. So what would be the end game for a Second Amendment auditor? What would be the win for you, the Super Bowl win for a Second Amendment auditor, where you could be like, all right, I'm done with this, I'm going to move on to something else?
Well, I'll keep open carrying, that's for sure. But yeah, for our right to open carry into a business, like I said, you should be more scared about the people that are hiding it.
Right.
Also, too,
I agree.
You know, when I'm open carrying out on the street, you know, I am also, as you saw in the video, and that's one of the things I do, is I let people know, did you know that you have open carry now? And I will admit, a lot of people said, no, I prefer to conceal carry. I said, there you go, that's your right. I'm just letting you know that if you don't fight for your rights, you lose it. I don't know how much you looked me up, but you know that I'm very controversial up here, civil rights activist, 12 years. This is proof of that you have to fight for your rights. I have what's that?
I saw your videos before I ever started working here. I knew who you were before I ever.
All right, there you go. So you know I got 34 tickets for free speech and free press, and an illegal arrest for fighting abortion on a sidewalk. And now there's 14 federal cases in Fort Myers Federal Court right now because they went crazy. They tried to shut me down. And again, that is proof you need to fight for your rights or you lose it.
Andrew, I appreciate you taking some time, man, and talking to me today and explaining it to me. I feel like you and I might have a different decorum now because we have a chance to have a conversation, and I appreciate you taking some time today to break that down for me on behalf of a Second Amendment auditor. I do want to take these last two calls before I wrap up this segment, but thank you again for joining me and explaining it as well as anybody could explain it, and I was politely shocked by our conversation, so thank you very much.
All right, you have a good day.
All right, there we go. Not